Alrighty guys, we're on our way down to the farm. We're gonna be putting up some trail cameras and attempting to hang a hang-on stand today. We'll see. Still got an injured knee, but we're gonna try to see what we can do. So we'll catch y'all down there. All right, guys, we are here. We just got to the farm. I was driving in, got really excited and I'll show y'all when we get out there. But you know, last year most of the fields around here were planted in cotton, which I mean the deer still eat the leaves and stuff. But when I was driving in, it looked like the front field, which on the inside corner is where I have one of my stands set up. It looked like they planted peanuts. I'm gonna go and confirm it with my little Google lens and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's peanuts. It's got the little yellow flowers and everything. So I was really excited about that because last year they had that planted in cotton, and I had a lot of success in that stand. I, you know, killed, let's see, 3-4 deer, something like that out of that stand. So anyways, horse flies around here are horrible. Jeez. But anyways, we're gonna get out here. We're gonna go set up some cameras, maybe do a little bit of scouting, and sorry, there's a hornet. And see what we can find, and see how many prints we got in the field. So we're gonna bring y'all along. All right, guys. Well, we got it set up on that tree right there. And looking over this back field right here, that's where our old tree stand is right there. We're gonna be moving that to like somewhere right in here this year. We're gonna move it back further off of the opening so that we can be tucked back in the woods a little bit and not be wide open, because once the leaves fall, that thing's wide open, man. I've had quite a few deer spot me in that tree stand. So we're gonna try to get that stand moved at some point. But all right, guys, let's put the second camera up on that tree right there. Get my finger to work. Boom. This is a little wide spot in the road right here. So basically, I know there's a trail coming out here, and there's a trail coming out of here. So just mainly wanting to see what's coming through here. I believe that the buck we call Big Daddy is living somewhere down in that swamp right there. Go down that hill, there's a swamp way down there. So I just want to see how many, you know, nice bucks or does or whatever we got coming through this area. I see some scratches on the ground. Looks like maybe some turkey's been in here. So nice little spider right there. Touching my hand. Anyways, so we're gonna see what comes through here. All right, guys, we are here at the spot where I call it the Crossroads. You have a road right here, a road right here, which connects to that road right there. So it's like this little triangle of roads. Had a lot of success here. Killed my first bow buck walking down this road right here. and I was set up in this tree right there. Get off me, horsefly. And then near the end of season, I killed 2 does down in that swamp right there. Dogs jumped them up over here, and they come running up over this hill. I was set up in that tree, and I shot them, and they both fell right in this little area. Deer come from back there, right there, right there, and right there. So, I mean, they come from all directions. Great spot, little, you know, heavy travel corridor. There's a field on the other side of these trees that are planted with peanuts. This is the inside corner. So we've had a lot of success here. We've seen a lot of bucks on camera in this one area. There's a doe bedding down in that swamp right in there. There's a pine thicket and stuff on the other side of the swamp. And the bucks will cruise this road checking that doe beddings on the rut. So we're gonna find a tree, and we're gonna hang up a ladder, or not a ladder, a hang-on stand, and we'll bring you along. All right, guys, we got it up there. First time hanging a hang-on stand. Just use my saddle climbing sticks to get up there. And you can see it right there. So I'll come up here a couple weeks, clear out a couple of the branches, just so I have some shooting lanes. But I mean, pretty good setup. Tucked back in the woods a little way. From the outside, I got this little tree right here coming up right here, and then I got some trees over here, so give some good cover up there, and I can shoot down that way on the other side of the truck, down here, and back behind me. So happy with that. Definitely a lot better setup than last year. Last year I was like right on the road, way out in the open, and anything that came in from behind me pretty much already knew I was there before I had a chance to get my bow or get drawn back or anything. So for bow hunting, just not a good spot. Shotgun doesn't really matter, but now we got to put a trail camera up and see what comes in here. All right, got that cell camera set up right there, watching this little intersection. Tree stand is right there. So let's see what happens. We'll come back in about 2 or 3 weeks and check them out. Thank y'all for coming along. Hope y'all enjoy the video. If you like the video and the content, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see y'all later. Side note right here, I was driving and I decided to stop and check these beans, see if they're actually gonna be peanuts. I mean, look at that big old buck track. There's some big ones around here. Hopefully we can get one this year on the ground.